You know what?
That's insane. What's up, Icon? How's it going, bro?
I don't know, man. Whenever I see, I become repulsed, like really repulsed.
Thank you.
Especially what you guys were doing yesterday. I want to inform your little person in the comments there asking about the MMR, if she knows that it's made from aborted babies and their
That's why we
cellular
take it.
pieces.
I mean, it's the adrenochrome straight from the spine. That's what we feed
Billions
on.
of pieces, billions of pieces of foreign DNA from different gendered babies being injected into toddlers.
Incredible.
And you wonder why we have a gender confusion crisis.
That's definitely not wrong. Yeah, I don't think that any of that's correct. I don't think any of that's
called
correct.
mutagenesis. You know, if people are actually informed, if you actually knew about the science of vaccines, you would understand
Tell
that
us.
those billion fragments of DNA are taken up by mutagenesis into little toddlers.
No, that's not how it works.
Causing things like gender confusion.
No. You're the most confused person for sure.
Yeah. Oh, couldn't happen, eh? And that's why there's no Planned Parenthood.
Are you Canadian?
Planned Parenthood, right?
Wait. You're Canadian, bro? Wait a second. You're Canadian?
Why do you care? I'm dual citizen.
No. Oh my gosh, you're a foreigner? Oh, you're an immigrant?
No, I'm a dual citizen, my guy.
You're an immigrant? Oh my gosh. Go back to your
home
I'm country. Get out of here.
Actually.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Gross.
Yeah, no, and I've been studying.
So you didn't you haven't immigrated yet?
Bus?
You haven't.
Remember the Vaxxed bus? You don't know what that is, or Tommy or Polly? Or all the thousands and thousands of mothers who came out.
You're taking our jobs. You're coming in here and taking your jobs. Like, what is this? What is it?
Yeah,
wait, so you came in on a bus? They're busing you in? They're busing you in?
Yeah, we go across the country in a big bus and we interview vaccine-injured people and their parents and tell them the stories about how their lives have been ruined, their destiny derailed, and their fate destroyed by narcissistic abusers and gaslighters like you and your commenters and the type of people you are and how you don't value human life. You just laugh it off.
I'm pretty sure you're the one that's supporting the 5 million people that die every year from vaccines. Vaccine preventable illnesses. So
yeah, just another bogus made up number that you guys throw out there.
But so that's right. You don't even think the viruses are real, right?
No, I believe. Look at herpes. I believe that's
because you got that one. That's what you.
Yeah, I believe it's a contagious virus. I'm not totally
good. No shame. It's not shame, dude. I'm. It's okay.
But that's what leftists do is they use boogeymans.
Wait, so why is herpes? Why is herpes
and different things to take fear to try and control people?
Do they cause disease?
Their quack products.
Do they cause disease?
Yeah, they can. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So then,
absolutely. But what you guys done? You've taken that little hook and turned it into something. Dude,
you're the mom super spreader thing with the Tupperware parties.
Yeah, you use these pejoratives. These ridiculous pejoratives.
Oh, you're crybullying, dude. You're just crybullying so much.
Good people who followed your advice, who had their lives ruined by following your advice. By following doctors' advice. Have had their lives ruined, their destiny derailed.
They haven't.
And cost them
what do you think about the 1.2 million people that died from the COVID? Like, do you think that their destinies got derailed?
Well, nature has another agenda, my guy.
What's that?
And you know what?
So you think that 1.2 million people should it's okay for them to die?
That's just another bogus number. Bogus number. They were counting COVID deaths from people in car accidents. They were saying people in Canada, if you got the vax and went to the hospital within 2 weeks, they were counting you as unvaxxed.
So then
it didn't kick in within the 2 weeks.
Well, that's true.
So they got the vax injury, they were counting them as COVID cases.
Okay, so then how do you count how do you count vaccine injuries?
Reporting what?
How do you count vaccine injuries?
Well, we look at VAERS, number one.
No, like
Harvard
my story.
Did a study on VAERS.
How do you verify? No, not VAERS, like my story.
1%.
No.
VAERS is 1%.
How do you my story? So like No. So like my story, like when you're talking to someone, how do you verify if it's a vaccine injury or not?
Well, people know this inherently. They know what happens to their children after they take
okay,
these.
so you don't. Okay, so then how do you link?
Stop talking.
How do you link the medical event to and know it happened from the vaccine specifically?
Well, it's the same thing like getting punched in the eye and your eye swelling up.
Okay,
how
so
did you know you got punched
exactly.
in the
So
eye?
any health ailment
exactly.
after you get vaccinated is from that. So anything.
Yeah, you
so
say,
so exactly.
You know,
so you're just projecting.
Up from
So you're just projecting the same thing that you're talking about.
Correlation doesn't equal causation.
So if someone gets in a car accident after they get vaccinated, then that's from the vaccine. That's what you just said. You blamed medical science for doing that, and then you're doing that the exact same thing with the vaccine side effect.
Yeah, try going back to the doctor with anything you know in your heart 100% that's a vaccine injury.
Oh, okay. Because we actually require evidence. We require evidence and like that kind of stuff. That's like too much.
That's why people resent you, is because
we have to require evidence and things like that's
because you gaslight people and you tell them that their concerns aren't valid.
Yeah, well, because they're not, and that's what sometimes they're not.
And that's why there's so much distrust in the medical industry.
No, there's not
doctors.
No,
you've created this yourself.
Nope, it's just Republicans.
You created people.
It's just Republican. It's just Republicans. You're just a Republican. Like you think that you're so erudite and you're such a unique snowflake. You're such a skeptic, bruh. But like what it is that you're just a Republican. That's all it is.
No, because there are thousands, there's millions of us who have seen the damage that
you're just a Republican, bro.
Yeah.
You're just a Republican that's tried to politicize science.
We've done what you said.
Yeah.
We've watched what's happened to our children with the most horrific injuries, and you just sit here and just
the most horrific injuries are the 1.2 million people that died from COVID, and you don't even say that they exist. So that's what the disgusting thing. That's why you're un-American. Exactly. So you're un-American. You're un-American, and you hate America. And I'm the patriot that's actually trying to save people during a pandemic in order to try to help them.
We know what you mean by saving lives.
It is like literally saving 1.2 million people's lives. That's exactly what we're talking about.
And you pull out all these bogus figures and bogus statistics,
epidemiology and virology and population genetics and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it's so hard, so hard. Yeah. Okay. That's
millions of us. There's hundreds and thousands of hours of documented evidence of people and debating you, debating people like you,
debating me, hundreds of thousands. Thank you. I was people in my chat with Dianis was saying I was one of the most dangerous people in the world today. I really appreciate him. I got a guy yesterday saying that I was very dangerous. It's just the amount of impact that I am having globally because of you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Icon, for
they let you guys proliferate on TikTok.
Thank you. I know you don't want me to. You want Trump to shut me down.
I don't care about Trump. Trump's a two-faced warp speed. You're a warp speed inject. Is what you are.
Okay. So you don't like Trump then?
I don't. Not particularly.
Oh, it's because of the P-file things. Because he's on the list. That's why.
Yeah, warp speed.
Because it's on the list. That's isn't that wild, man? That you're actually you voted for that. That he's actually
who coerces people.
Isn't that wild? That you for that? You're for that. You're for the. Wait. So it's not. Wait. So it's not because of the P files. You actually support him because of that.
No, you know what?
That wasn't the line for you. Okay, so the vaccine was too far for you for Trump.
Yeah,
but you're okay with the P files.
Kids and you're breaking their skin and going into their bodies. Yeah, that's a form of pedophilia too.
So the P files you're okay with, and then the vaccine was too far. Let's just be crystal clear here.
Oh, why are you putting words in my mouth?
Then say it. Then say it with your words.
I didn't say anything like that.
Okay, so then would you support him? Okay, so then would you support him because of the P files, him on the list?
I don't care. That's irrelevant.
You don't care. Exactly. It's not unrelevant at all. That's what we're talking about. That's the question.
Yeah.
So that was literally what we're talking about.
P3DO.
So you don't care. Exactly. So you care about the vaccine. It's so funny when you guys always say this.
You want to get under.
You always say, I didn't say those words. I didn't mean that. I didn't say that. And then I asked you the direct question, and then you say that. So it's just wild to me.
This is how
I know it does happen over and over, May. It does happen. You guys try to be the skeptical. I am such a unique snowflake, bro. You don't know me. You don't understand me at all. And then I ask you the question, and then you just repeat exactly what I was saying. Like
I'm debating you on vaccines, and you're.
I know, and I'm saying that I'm asking you, and I know, and I am asking you why you don't support Trump, and it's not because of the vaccine, not because of the P-file stuff.
I don't know the intricacies of that crap.
You don't know that he's on the list, bro. You don't understand that that's what's happening. That's what's going on.
I don't know anything about it. It's not my fucking problem.
So maybe
people like you.
So when the Zamboni is icing the rink next time, you should take some time out between your periods and try to look up on your phone what happens with the P files, and you should understand what's happening.
I don't know.
In between working on your wicked good Slapshot, you should work on trying to understand how Trump is actually in with the P files. Oh,
yeah, he probably has something to do with that.
He does. He's in there. He's actually on it. Yeah. It's crazy that you voted for that.
Was probably the worst thing he ever did.
Maybe he named him. You know what? At least you're consistent.
And at least you're consistent. Economically, the lives of millions of people around the world.
I mean, that's nonsense, but at least you're consistent. I mean, so you voted for him?
I didn't vote for him. No.
Where would you go for?
I didn't vote.
Oh, it's beautiful. I mean,
I don't vote because they're all dirtbags.
I mean, don't. Please vote.
And this is all a psyop. This right-left psyop.
Yeah, I thought you were a dual citizen.
I believe in humanity before politics, but that's something that everything is forgotten. They don't see humanity in people. They just see this right-left paradigm psyop, where if you're on the left, you think that you have to force vaccines on people and take vaccines, or you're a terrible person.
Yeah, you are.
Especially as a parent. Ideology.
Especially as a parent. You're a bad parent.
A lot of people who voted like that got their just deserves of myocarditis and all types of other health problems from what you guys did, and have left the left and went to the right and stopped identifying people with septum rings and piercings.
Oh,
and
that's the big problem.
Hair.
Obviously, the big problem is septum rings and piercings, not freaking tanks that are running through our streets right now. Like, what are you talking about?
That's the greatest form of fascism is forcing toxic experimental injections on people by coercion.
Not tanks down the street. So what if those tanks down the streets gave vaccines? Would that be a greater form of fascism? Would that be okay? The tanks are okay in your eyes. So it wouldn't be any worse.
No.
Oh, you're scared. You're scared shitless of that. That's crazy. It stopped you right in your tracks. You're like,
J6.
Don't even.
You conflate J6 with an insurrection.
No, you idiot. I'm talking about what's happening right now in like Chicago, where they actually have tanks in DC. I'm not talking about J6 at all.
Yeah, and I don't know. I saw a little bit of media on that, but
maybe you should open your eyes, and you should freaking stop working on your Slapshot and start freaking watching some stuff that's going on.
You want to say vaccines are so good? Well, I'm here to challenge you.
You didn't challenge me at all. You're just speaking nonsense like you always do.
No, I'm really actually challenging you.
You're not challenging me on a single point, dude. You have no idea what you're talking about on anything. You haven't challenged me one time.
Well, I'm telling you about thousands.
Pollyanna, which post did he say that he voted for Kamala Harris? Oh no, this is someone that he's challenging them. He's gonna like.
What do you like about Trump besides just like charisma?
Well,
No, this is someone that he was debating that said that he voted for Kamala. Yeah.
Yeah, that was debating Maori right there.
Yeah, or something like
that. And he said, what do you like about Trump? And you know what I said? It's not what I like about Trump. It's what I dislike about Democrats.
Oh,
and I got
You're so crybully.
Yeah.
Oh, people with septum piercings.
I don't like people who huck vaccines. Who are in on the injection scam.
Oh my gosh, it's so
and monetize tyranny. And that's a form of P3DO too.
So you're not a capitalist?
Little kids' skin.
Are you a capitalist?
You want to get into their bodies?
Are you a capitalist?
With either needles or other parts.
The Republicans get into kids the other ways, so you know what I mean. And people like you vote for them, so there you go.
Brainwash
so what
them.
is
corrupt their minds.
What is
you want to get under their skin with injection mandates in all schools across and creating measles hysteria.
Oh my gosh!
And then
wait, so so measles doesn't exist? So the measles doesn't exist? And you don't think that viruses exist?
I already said that I do.
Then measles doesn't exist? Like, what are you talking about then? I don't understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, you guys create measles hysteria to huck your vaccines every year around school. Before Corona happened, that was it. It was all about forcing children to take measles vax to go to school.
You know, even RFK recommends it, right? You know that RFK recommends the flu vaccine and the MMR?
I don't think he does.
He literally does. Like this, we've actually read the CDC report this week, and the CDC recommends that kids over 6 months get the flu vaccine because young, healthy kids are dying of the flu right now, and they don't know why. Well, they know what that a disease is dying, but they would know what it's called. But the best way to prevent yourself from getting it and dying as a young kid right now is to get vaccinated. So RFK's CDC recommends it at 6 months. This is your guy. Liars. This is your guy.
No, he's a liar.
I know.
If he said that.
Oh, so you don't like RFK now? So you don't like RFK?
He's changed his tune, honestly.
I guess so. He's not. RFK isn't anti-vax enough, guys. You heard it right here.
Yeah, because he's changed his tune.
RFK is not. His tone. He's too soft.
He softened his tone because he used to say, "Yeah, if you dropped one of those vials of vax with thimerosal in it, you had to shut down the whole building and have people come in hazmat." And take the vial out because that's the type of poison that's in those things.
That's our guy. I love. I mean, as a Lincoln Republican myself, I love our RFK's our guy. I would really appreciate everything that he does. You know.
Well, and his whole Tylenol thing.
Yeah, he's a huge MMR, huge MMR vaccine proponent. With the measles outbreak, he said that the measles vaccine was safe and effective. Treatment of it, and he said that people should get vaccinated. Remember that? He did say that.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, he did. Man, you're really not following through with our boys, huh?
Well, I can't see every little piece of media, but I have seen quite a bit. So
are you going 5-hole with that slapper or what?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, jeez, now you're playing code. Now I know you're lying.
What? Anyways, yeah. So. The MMR, measles, mumps, rubella,
safe and effective by RFK.
That's why they got to jab them. Oh, let's just jab 3 or 4 into one of them.
So are there any vaccines that you think are good? Are there any vaccines?
No, they're all bad.
So then why? So what is your favorite disease that you want to bring back? What is the one that you're most excited about?
Yeah, well, you know what? Plumbers save lives, actually.
Okay, exactly. You're not, dude. Why do you lie to me? Why do you lie to me? You don't agree with germ theory. I told you. Why do you lie every time? Because I bring you guys out? I just extract it out of you. I told you. I knew that you didn't agree with germ theory, and here you are, like. It's just wild to me, bro. It is just wild to me.
You know what? To be so narcissistic to think that you can trick an immune system.
Oh,
to think that you can take an immune system and play tricks on it.
Why do you try to lie to me, bro? Why do you try to lie to me?
And you're able to manipulate the human system to create antibodies that so-called do this and that. You don't understand anything about medical science when it comes to the immune system and the brain connection. You know what
that's insane. Oh. Oh my god. Fuck. Damn, 1 week ban. God damn it. I just got a 1 week ban. Fuck, dude. Ridiculous. So, god damn it. Well, there you go. Gonna be on fucking TikTok or on YouTube. Ridiculous, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I'm appealing right now. This is crazy, dude. Just insane, man. Fuck, that's not a good thing. Not a good thing. I appealed.